Hi, this is Donna Wells, and this is my final presentation for LSC 752 Design and Production of Multimedia with Professor Davis. So I chose Noodle Tools as my tool. That is a screenshot taken of the home page. So how much does Noodle Tools cost? This image is taken from the plans page, so here, notice an individual, it's kind of small, but an individual can sign up for a plan for $15 a year. That's what I did. Another option was to sign up for 4 years and there's a discount. But to even do my presentation, I did have to pay $15 to sign up. So I believe that there's no truly free version. But the price is just $15 for a whole year, or if you want 4 years, you can pay for 4 years at a time and there's a discount. But, a college or a school or a school district can query, the company Noodles Tools and ask for some kind of a price quote. So one option in using Noodle Tools, so I, Donna Wells, for example, if I wanted to do research, I on my own can use this tool to organize my own research. Another way it's used is a professor can have a subscription for the class. It can come like Blackboard or something. It can be in a teaching setting where a class will all have access to the same projects. I think Padlet, for example, early in the semester was similar. A teacher can give everybody a Padlet link and then everyone can contribute to it. So what is the purpose of this tool? Noodle tools assist research to gather information during large research projects. For example, the features are a to-do list, note cards, attachment uploads, and a reference organizer. The tool allows researchers to put all of their research in one place. Then the research process can continue through brainstorming and sharing. Items can be added until the research project takes form. The whole time, all of the items are safely stored in one place. So this is again from the home page, how the website describes it: the scholar's edge, an eye-opener, a sounding board, a trusted space. Just conceptually, the modern research process, all these different digital items, print resources, reference items, websites, ebooks, all this, litany of different kinds of, audio recordings, images, this litany of different kinds of resources people use in research. I think the purpose of the tool is to kind of put everything in one place and, in terms of even design thinking, then, how can we then brainstorm and effectively move forward with our research process, and then it becomes a normal research process, forming a thesis, an introduction, what is my argument. The purpose of the tool might be, gathering all these different kinds of resources and then making the research process, very normal and simple, formulating an argument, a thesis statement, and writing the essay. What are the key features of Noodle Tools? So this is a screenshot taken from the project page. I'll go through that in here a little bit, but sources, so that's a list of all your sources, like websites or books or dictionaries or journals. Note cards, I'll look at that later, but so for example, you can copy and paste a direct quote on the note card, then you can write comments about it. Attachments, you can upload documents and attachments to these projects, and you can make a to-do list. The privacy policy at Noodle Tools. So Noodle Tools is in compliance with COPPA and FERPA policy standards. So Noodle Tools upholds COPPA, FERPA, EU-US Privacy Shield Framework, Swiss US Privacy Shield Framework. This is a screenshot from the privacy page. Just scrolling down for any individual. It's specifically, everybody's identity, how to keep everybody's projects secure. It goes through, specifically, for students under the age of 13, this is a policy. People have to have a username and password to log into their own accounts. But, the website does say that it is in compliance with these COPPA and FERPA privacy standards. How can Noodle Tools be used in a library setting? Noodle Tools can be used in a college library by reference librarians. For example, if an academic library provides reference assistance to dissertation students or master's thesis students, then Noodle Tools can be used to guide the research process. Projects on Noodle Tools can be public on the internet or they can be shared. A student could simply send a link of their Noodle Tools project to either their professor or reference librarian, and the entire route of the research can be reviewed. The professor or the librarian can provide comments based on the to-do list, uploaded attachments, note cards, and citation lists. The standards, so I thought this one was a big collaborate one. Using a variety of communication tools and resources, demonstrating their desire to broaden and deepen understandings. Students engage in positive, safe, legal, and ethical behavior. Students evaluate the accuracy, perspective, credibility, and relevance of information, media, data, and other resources. The student will use a variety of media and formats to communicate information and ideas effectively to multiple audiences. Choose the appropriate tool, format, and style. The student will evaluate and select new information resources and technological innovations based on the appropriateness of specific tasks. So my reference list, so best digital tools for teaching and learning, the ASL standards. These are from the Noodle Tools website itself, and then the LSC and Virginia state standards. So let's actually go to the tool. I have created a project. So let's look at, so for my management class, actually my book report was on this book. It's called Call Sign Chaos, which is an autobiography of Jim Mattis. So this is a website. So this is an example of, okay, let me click on sources. So I have one source listed here. It's a website. That's actually the Amazon.com. If you Google the title of the book, it'll come up. That is the official Amazon.com page of the book. So from that website, I made a note card, and I titled it Amazon Review. And let's look at the note card. Amazon Review. The detailed view. Okay, here's the note card. So I copied and pasted New York Times bestseller, a clear-eyed account. So that is the copy and paste of it. These are my notes. This is the Amazon book review from the website. There are several reviews of the book that I would like to include that was created. So the note card's a tabletop view. So add to pile, link source, apply tag, apply queue. These are different things you do with these note cards. But in the detail view, this is actually, the content of the note card. The attachment, so I uploaded a screenshot. I'm sure you could attach anything, but what I uploaded was a screenshot from Amazon, so everybody can see, the book. So yeah, my like I said, the attachment I chose to upload here was an image. So again, the modern research project has all these different, I think this is a PN, PNG image, but it could have been a JPEG or anything else. It's not coming up right now, but I think anyway. It is anyway. That is a screenshot. It's kind of taking a while. See right there, it's loading. But anyway, but let's go, and if we want to, so for example, right here, click Add New Source. Here, click New Note Card, and you can go Tabletop View or Detailed View. Here we go. So this loaded. So that, I just reflect, how can this tool be used in the library setting? This particular image is really significant because there's the picture of the book. That's how much it costs. Here's the reviews. That's the author. Right. Does that make so? Why have I included this particular image in my research history? Because that's the title, that's the author, that's the book. These are reviews, that's how much it costs. Just reflecting on what kind of attachments, what would make sense. If you were researching, for example, Jim Mattis, or if you were writing a dissertation on Jim Mattis, what all kinds of attachments and documents would you upload? So, that is Noodle Tools. That is Noodle Tools. So this is Donna Wells, and thank you very much for watching my presentation.